Good evening. I'm here. There's a thunderstorm right overhead. I've got the laptop facing out the door there. We've had quite a few lightning strikes, probably the last half an hour at least. Still going, another one just then. So just here in the background. Just put the banner across the bottom there so you can leave your comments. I can hear sirens.
Yeah.
Either possibly due to the flooding or more houses have been
Called them
struck.
to get the emergency services for that road.
So far, here we've actually got flash flooding just the bottom of our state at the moment. It's getting flooded down there. We've had reports of a house being struck by lightning the other side of town. And my friend Michael, who lives just the other side of town, which I've known for about 20, 30 years, he's actually caught that bolt of lightning coming down. I'm just waiting for his permission for me to share that with you guys. So once I get that permission, I'll send that footage over, or if he shares it himself. So yeah, I'm not. My phone, I can't go live on my phone at the minute because the battery is about dead. So I'm just using the laptop at the minute because the lighting is virtually overhead. So you might see a flash through this door just here. You might hear the rumbles of thunder just in the background there. What I'll do shortly is I'll bring up the latest radar and lightning detector. I believe Paul might be still out up in the towards the Pennines, maybe up the Dales, up in the north. Oh, another flash of light in there. I think Gordon's still out towards the Pennines as well. Last time I checked in with him. My friend Liz, who was actually live a short time ago on the Weather Fans page, she was actually on this other side of this storm. She was watching this. So I think she's changing location as I speak at the moment. We'll have updates from her when I hear back from her. If you have got thunderstorms, please take care. Don't take any silly risks. Best stay indoors at the moment because we are seeing a lot of CG lightning. Even the ice shouldn't be out here with the door wide open. As I mentioned, the house, probably about a mile and a half to 2 miles away, has been struck by lightning and might have set fire to the roof, I believe. Is that? Yeah, I'm just waiting for confirmation of that. We've hearing sounds in the background as well.
I know where it is.
Got another flash of lightning just then. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the screen or not.
Can you send me that one?
Yes. Oh, I put your milk in your tea.
Can you,
Do apologise.
if you can just send me that?
Yes. I'm just still waiting for Mike to see if I can actually share it long online properly. So it's just gone a bit eerie. Oh, I don't like that when I get this feeling. Shut that door a little bit. Let me see if I can get hold of. I thought I was alone.
Yeah, look, there's a picture.
Oh, crikey, it's set fire.
Yeah, but it will up.
Right. Can't get through to Gordon himself at the minute, so he could be driving at the moment. Wait, must have that caught that light then. Whoa! Right above me. Hopefully that camera's picked it up. I'm hoping that's picked it up. Hi Liz, we're on Lava StreamYard. Can you hear that rumble of thunder I just had then? Two big flashes. Right, guys. Liz, who's been following this storm, well, she's been towards the South Midlands. She actually was watching this storm a short time ago on the opposite side. This is the latest report from Liz.
I'm going to try and get up to Stoke-on-Trent. I'm basically in the line. I went up to Orton-on-the-Hill, caught a beautiful CG right in front of me on video. So, yeah, hopefully I can keep up with these. The peaks would be nice once it gets dark because you can see them from miles. There's a road I know cutting across east-west, and you can see for miles, especially in the dark. So I'm hoping they keep going. I don't see why not. The roads are still steaming, so could be an epic chase. I've already been going over 7 hours, so and over, let's see how many miles I've done so far. 255 miles I'm up to.
So that was Liz, who's been chasing since this morning. She was up at, on the Welsh borders this morning. So far today, she's done 255 miles. Just sent me another couple of messages. I'm just going to have a look at that. From Dan Wiggin, who's just up the road from me. Hail, flooding, and dangerous lightning here. I can vouch for that. I don't know if you know Tamworth at all, but we've had a house been struck by lightning in Dost Hill, which was captured on Liz's live when she was on there for about 20, 30 minutes ago. My friend, Michael, who was on the comment a short time ago, he's actually caught that lightning bolt itself. And we've had flash flooding on our estate. I've heard rumours of perhaps the fire brigade up there trying to sort the flooding out down there. So yeah, these storms are dangerous. I'm surprised the Met Office haven't put this into an amber warning like they did last night, unless they're too busy stuffing their faces with a Sunday roast or something. But I'm not being disrespectful to the Met Office at all because they do a very good job there. Let's move on to the next comment from Tom. Oops. Good evening, Michael. Haven't had any storms today or yesterday, sadly, and no signs of rain in Nottingham. Sadly, not that anything will come our way. I've not checked the radar for a short time, but I will do in a few moments' time and see where these storms are heading. I think they're mainly heading towards the northwest, so there might be You might see to your west. You might be able to see these storms. If they're not over you right now, to be honest. And we've got water coming in, yeah. So there's a few more messages from Liz, who's, I think, pushing us up, making her way up to Stoke-on-Trent at the moment. So let's have a look, listen to the next few messages.
No, mate, sorry, I'm driving. I'm heading northwest currently. I'm still in the line. If I get a chance, I shall pull over and have a look back over my left shoulder. If you send me the StreamYard link, I might be able to hook up and come on live audio. Send me the StreamYard link. I'm in a good position to live stream video at the moment, if that's not too technical and you're doing stuff.
I'll sort that out now. Okay, let's just bear me a second, guys. I'll try and send Liz that link there. If I send, just bear me a second while I'll just send this. My friend Mike's just replied. Hello, Mike. If you are watching, he has actually posted that video onto the Weather Fans page of that lightning strike. I'm hearing sirens in the distance, maybe from your side of town. I believe the railway arches underneath the Birmingham to Derby line has got flooded yet again. Someone needs to take a piss underneath there and the drains get flooded, so there's nothing new for people that live at the bottom of Glasgow and Amington Road in Tamworth. So I've just sent Liz the link. I'm not sure if it works actually on mobile phones. Whoa! Right across the sky. Mike, that lightning strike was right above your house, mate. All right, this may work, may not work. She is. You're live on StreamYard. I'm not sure if it work or not.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can indeed.
That's really...
Don't think your signal's strong.
Volume,
You're almost like
hang
you're
on.
on CCTV at the minute.
Bear with me. I'm just... Sorry,
I'll do if you had that.
I don't know if I can turn the camera around. Hang on. I don't think I can I? Camera. No. No, sorry, I can't turn the camera around. Not while I'm driving,
right.
anyway.
So what's the update from where you are at the minute?
Okay, so I'm still on this line. It's still flashing away quite merrily. That's off to my right. I'm trying to get ahead of the line. So I'm currently heading north. Northwest. I'm heading for Stoke-on-Trent, which I don't see. Oh, I've just lost you again. And you're back.
Yeah, must be your signal.
Sorry, I am in the middle of nowhere. I haven't got a clue whereabouts I am. Let's see if I can find a place name on the map. I'm on the Lullington Road.
Oh, I think your signal's gone again. Sure you'll probably back in a second. I'm just going to grab a chair next to me because my back's certainly leaning over. Whoa! And again. Was that picked up on the camera then? A big flash of lightning. About 3 across the sky then.
Oh, I'm in Lullington.
Can you hear me? I don't know if you just caught that then actually. I'm about 3 massive lightning bolts across the sky then. May have been picked up.
Can I turn? Camera. Back.
I would switch the light on, but there we go.
I've turned the camera around. Yeah, I've just come through Lullington. I should still be sharing my location on Hailstones and Highways app if people want to see exactly where I am.
I'll go and have a look for that.
You can just see, it's a free download. All the US chasers are on there pretty much, and they live stream through there. Reed is on there. Ricky Forbes is on there. Brandon Ivy's on there. Chris Chittick. All the big ones, basically. But it works for the UK as well, which is great. I've just got to work out how to stream through it. Right, in front of me now is that line again. So I'm hoping it's still flashing away.
Oh, definitely. I think as you lost your signal there, 3 massive lights across the sky.
Oh, that might be why I lost the signal then, because it's not stable around here at the best of times, even less so when there's lightning around.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one in front of me is actually the lead cell on that line, I think, or the lead cell on this cluster on this line, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
To my left is the main group on that line, which the last time I looked on radar, it looked like they formed a bit of a bow.
Do you know what? I did think that earlier on. Because with the winds I was getting, so I think I was getting about 40 to 50 miles easily.
Yeah, they are. There is some really strong downdrafts coming out of these storms, so they're actually quite high. The tops are quite high. If you look on ENSAT 24.
Yeah. Oh, another big flash then. It's just virtually in the same place. Let me just grab the table. Oh. Sorry, you still there? No, I think we lost Liz. So, guys, I'm actually looking from the top of the screen like that. Hello. See, I'm keep getting the same lightning strikes. Where's my finger? Around about this area all the time in about the same place. So now I've got read upside down. So we lost Liz there. We might try bring her back on in a few moments' time. Oh, I've got this upside down. And you're back again. I've actually got my laptop on the table, and now I've got to do things upside down. Hello.
Yeah, you're upside down.
Yeah, what's been happening? I keep getting lightning strikes across the screen in the same place, about here,
Yeah,
every
hopefully
time.
when I get closer to civilization. Hang on. Go away.
I'll just move up forward so I can sit to the side of this so I can partly see.
Can you
Can I?
hear me?
Oh, say that again.
I just said, can you hear me? Signal's breaking up a bit.
Intermittent. Hello, Paddy's. Can you hear me? This is your Eurovision talking.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you don't need to shout. Sorry, I swear I can see a funnel. Sorry, I swear I can see a funnel forming in front of the screen here. It's not really, can't really see it with my camera and anything like that. Just about to see it with my own eyes. But I swear I can see something coming down. I'm not sure if it's a bit of an updraft.
Yeah, there's a lot of instability. So, whoa! Did you see that flash?
No.
Right in front of me.
I might hear it.
Yeah, hopefully as we get more towards... Right, turn my camera slightly that way. That's the cell. Let's just produce that big flash of light. For some reason you're only coming through my phone speaker and not through the car, which is a bit inconvenient.
I can cause that with technology, have that effect.
I'm sorry, please wait. Thank you.
Right, we're going to get another light strike across the screen, or no, because I put the laptop in front of the bloody door, it's not going to show me anything. So it all seems to be the case, that is, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, I know there was a lightning strike.
Oh, there's a nice cool breeze coming through. So yes, guys, once this lightning wears down a bit, we'll then show the latest lightning detector and latest radar.
Fantastic. I've got you going through the car again now as well, so I can actually hear you properly.
Sounds a bit painful. Was I going head first or feet first?
Feet first so I can reach the pedals.
So what, we're 20 past 8, so Richie, normally we do
head
Weather Fans Live through the windscreen. Timber!
Yes. I'm now in Walton-on-Trent. Walton on Trent.
Where, sorry? Where on Trent?
Walton, Walton.
Walton-on-Trent, let's have a look.
I've got 5G again as well, so you can tell I'm back in civilization.
Walton-on-Trent. I might need to put my laptop in a minute. Oh yes, it's next. It's how far away? Oh, okay. You're just up the road from Alworth. So you're between me and Burton-on-Trent at the minute.
Okay.
So literally, where I'm filming now, so I'm actually either side of like the house, shall we say, through the front to my house.
Right.
So
Yeah,
if I don't see
it's kind of behind me, near side, is where it's still going. There is a cell off to my 2 o'clock, but it's a bit built up. That is probably the Trent River I'm just going over, which looks very high. And I'm crossing into
very
Staffordshire
flash
again.
flooding.
Yeah. The roads aren't too bad, but I've stayed ahead, which is why I didn't hang around at the last place I did a live, because I didn't want to get behind the line of the storms.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get caught up in the precip, because it was heavy.
Do you know what? I'm hearing silence in the distance again, probably from the other side of town. So that could be down to flash flooding, like where the usual place will get flooded, or probably from that light strike.
Yeah, it might have hit a building. Yeah, I've still got a really active cell to my 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you know when I said, you know what, you was live facing my store when I was with my daughter. I said,
yes.
I saw that big flash and like a boom. Apparently, that lightning strike hit a house the other side of town. And I've already said this, my friend Michael, who I've known for 20, 30 years, who lives just side of the Yanka Valley, actually got that lightning strike, which has posted to the Weather Fans page. It's a direct, straight down lightning bolt.
I've got that on camera as well. That was on my live. I've got that on my live. So we've got that
from distance and got it. So that really is about a mile, probably about no more than a mile to a mile and a half away, tops.
Oh, right.
So literally across the other side of the Anchor Valley, really, because the River Anchor runs through literally the bottom of the road, really.
Yeah,
I've managed. Oh, sorry.
I've managed to get ahead of the main line again. I've got the one cell in front of me, so I've managed to stay out of the worst of the rain.
Yeah.
I've just gone through Barton under Needwood.
Ah, yes. That's perhaps just the northeast of Burton.
Yes.
Round about Barton and Needwood, where you've got the depot for the Voyagers. The Voyagers for the trains. It's a massive rail depot there.
Well, like I say, I'm heading. I've got my sat nav set to. I think it was Stoke-on-Trent, and I'm 42 minutes away. So hopefully there's a couple of places around there I know that I can park up, and if it keeps going, like I said, I know a really good road across the peaks towards Buxton, cutting across.
Oh, I know which one you mean. It starts at Ashbourne, is it? Is that right between Ashbourne and Buxton?
Yeah, it's kind of come off going north from Newcastle under Lyme. So yeah, it probably is Ashbourne.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful through there.
Yeah, that's where I ended up the one chase when we had the 2 consecutive days. I can never remember whether it was the first or the second day. I went from the Longmynd, chased the storms all the way up to the peaks, and it got to 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I need to turn around and go home now because I've got to feed cats in the morning.
Oh. Do you know what?
And the other day,
since I moved this laptop, the typical thing has happened where nothing's been caught. Nothing's happened.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I haven't had any lightning detector notifications come up, but I haven't actually got a view of the main line. I've only got an intermittent view of the one ahead of me.
It's still a lot. I'm just checking the radar now. You've got a line of thunderstorms from around Ashbourne all the way down to where we're looking. Put down to Worcester, literally a line of thunderstorms. And then you've got that massive overhang behind them, up towards near London, really. It's just like normal rain.
Yeah.
So I'm beginning to wonder if that's like the back end of the anvil, maybe.
I think they're very, very preceptful because it's very moist, and like I say, it's sucking up all the moisture. It's only recently I've stopped seeing evaporation off the roads.
Yeah.
Temperature now 17 degrees. So yeah, they've sucked up an awful lot of moisture, especially towards the back of the line, because obviously they're picking up all the moisture that's evaporated from the front of the line.
Yeah. So it's kind of self-feeding itself, isn't it?
Yes. Which is why I hung on at the long mind, because I knew it was going to recycle. Didn't recycle as strongly as I was hoping, but it did recycle. Oh, another flash. It's to my 11 o'clock. Let me turn that camera a little bit.
So yeah, I'm actually going to take. Seems like it's gone dead here since I moved this camera, which is typical. So I'm just going to turn this back around on me, and I'm going to perhaps put the kitchen light on so you can see me a bit better. Just bear with me a second. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put what I usually do the live, which is on the kitchen table. Because it's gone dark now, and I'm going to switch on the light.
To be honest, I can't really see the screen. Yeah, the screen's so small that I can't actually really see it while I'm driving, so...
Alright guys, let's do an update. Alright. There we go. So it seems like I reckon now it's passed through here now. Right. Right, so let's have a look actually if the messages I've missed in the last 20 minutes or so. So let's go back to Dan Wigan again, just did a short live Wi-Fi cutout. He's up in Lichfield, so he's just probably about I think he's up in Lichfield, I think Dan is, so he's just literally not too far away from you. That was posted 23 minutes ago. See if you're still there, Dan. Hello. Tom, just remember where no, from Nottingham, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm heading
that
that
way. For some rain to be... Sorry? I think Liz's signal's just bouncing a bit because she's in the middle of nowhere. Twinned with hell. Message from Tom, was hoping for some rain, to be honest. It's been close to 30 degrees up here, but was hoping for some rain at least, as it's still hot here. I'll have a look at the radar in just a minute, see what the latest is.
Whereabouts is he, sorry?
I don't know if you just seen that then. My light just dimmed. The pole nearly went then.
These are big storms. This is an MCS system now.
Do you know what? Because the power nearly went now. I'm just wondering if a lightning just hit one of the power lines not too far away. Because everything nearly dropped for half a second then.
The every pylon I've been under has been buzzing, so there's a lot of static energy out there as well. It's definitely it's definitely an MCS system now.
Meso.
Mesocyclonic system.
Yeah.
Or multi-convective system, some people call it. Ooh,
okay.
Big puddle in the road. This is where it gets all very messy and a bit dangerous if you get stuck in the cores. Yeah, there's big puddles in these roads, so hang on, let me... Did you hear that?
Excuse you. At least the car's getting a wash.
Yeah, it needs it.
I said at the start of the live, I think the live I did earlier on, that was the first time we've had rain for about 23 days.
Yeah, probably about the same up until yesterday.
The last time I
About
had
3 weeks.
the last time I had rain here was the day I come back from Blackpool when I was away for a few days, and that was like a big downpour as well. And that's the only time. That's the last time I had proper rain. I think we had a bit of drizzle maybe a couple of weeks ago, but that really was doing anything really.
Yeah, we had a bit of fine mizzle. I'm now crossing the line again by the looks of it. It's caught up with me. Oh no, I'm actually getting into the lead cell. I think that's why the rain's picked up.
So you, I'm guessing you're heading towards Rugeley Way.
No idea. I'm just following the sat nav. Look on highways and hailstones. I'm there. I'm heading towards Draycott in the Sleigh. Oaks Green. Uttoxeter is the next big town.
Uttoxeter.
I'm just over half an hour away from Stoke. Whoa, big road, floods.
So
this one a bit
Uttoxeter.
gently, I think.
Obviously, I'm on my radar.
That was a big puddle.
So you're nearly getting ahead of this, actually.
That's what I was hoping for, to be honest. That's why I kind of bugged out when I did and thought, right, see if I can get ahead of it.
Are you trying to get on CA50?
I'm going to try and stay off main roads because there's less places to pull over on main roads. Whoa, flash a light. I don't like main A roads for chasing, just simply because you can't pull off in a gateway.
Oh, yeah. So is your thing perhaps heading you towards Stone?
Yeah, I'm. Once I've got to Stoke, I'm going to have a quick squiz at the radar, check which direction it's still going in, have a look at the map.
Are you on the B5017?
No idea. I'm on the Burton Road, according to my sat nav. I have no idea what number it is. I'm about to turn onto the A515 in 0.8 of a mile.
Ah, that rings a bell to me.
The Lichfield Road.
The A515. Ah, yes. You near Draycott in the clay.
Yes.
Now I know exactly where you are. So
is the line still going northwest?
It is, yes. Still heading towards Stoke-on-Trent.
Okay. So I'm right on the leading edge of it, I think.
Yeah, you're just behind the leading precipitation.
That Bing was to tell me to turn onto the A515.
What's going on? The group chat here. We're still. Oh, bloody hell.
Funnily enough, there's nobody else on the road. How weird is that?
Say that again, sorry. Is that a flash alarm?
Just as I say that, a couple of cars coming in. There's always a black spot around here.
I kid you not, there's just been a flash of lightning just behind me. Literally, I had a flash of lightning just behind me.
There's always a black spot around there.
That was a big rumble
and
then.
Lovely view towards Stoke-on-Trent. Yeah, I've got out ahead of this. Oh, just to my right.
Did you
Literally
just saw that as well
just on
then?
the leading edge of it.
You must have got what I just had then. So I had a flash just right behind me then, which is probably towards my east.
Seem to have lost
So there might be.
your audio.
Are you still there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Because I hear you.
Birdson Trent just got some strikes, some lightning strikes near Derby. Well, if that's what I just had then, I lit up just behind me just about a minute or two ago. But there was a massive bang then, just behind, well, big rubble just behind me. So I'm beginning to wonder if that's what Liz just picked up as well to her east, because that is was towards my east as well.
Totally lost audio.
Hello.
Hopefully it will come back. I've only got 4G, so.
I'm just typing a message, see if
Liz
Liz reads it.
Rambling to myself. Hopefully at some point we'll reconnect properly.
Just make sure Liz doesn't put me on mute.
Oh, that's quite deep.
I'm not sure if Liz can see that on her screen. No, she's gone. Right, we lost Liz there for a second. What I'll do until I can get her back, I shall bring up the live radar from NetWeather. So, Joe helps. Oh, I've got Liz back. Hello, Taryn, can you hear me?
Hello. Sorry, had a big flood, so and the signal dropped out. So hopefully I'm back now.
Yeah. Oh, wind up. What's going on here?
What?
Just before you perhaps lost connect, just before you lost things with me, I had a big flash of lightning just behind me where I had the laptop for a while, and I've just had a lightning strike between here and Atherstone.
Yeah, that's the line coming through. I think it's going to recycle along the line, I think.
So that's behind me. So no wonder I saw a big flash. I thought it might have been towards my east. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about the MCSs, though, the organised line, it all starts recycling along the line, which is why it can get a bit dodgy. Because once the roads start flooding, it then recycles, and then, like, I've just been through quite a deep flooded. It was about as deep as I'd risk, to be honest.
Yeah.
Can't see that.
Yeah. That's like Shane was actually behind me. But saying that, at the same time, we had one at Burton on Trent as well. So I wonder if it was like I wonder if it was connecting constant going away from cloud to cloud. One flash to the east of Burton and one just to the southeast of me at Atherstone.
Yeah, it's recycling along the line.
And Dan Wiggins says he actually caught the lightning. He was the one that's at Lichfield. So if you managed to get it. Pardon?
I said, oh, cool.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't quite hear you then. So yeah, Dan says he's got that at Lichfield. So if you actually want to post that on the Weather Fans page, feel free to. What I'll do, I'll have a word with Gordon. What he would probably do in the next few days, once everything starts calming down, he's going to put everything probably together one big video, probably about the end of the week. But yeah, this is This is what we've been waiting for ages.
Yeah, we were hoping for a big thundery breakdown after a long dry spell. Yeah, the line is definitely going off to my north because I've just had a flash to my right. So yeah, it's still going.
I'm just checking now. Oh, where is it now? Yeah, you've had actually the flash between Blythe Bridge and Uttoxeter just off the A50.
Yeah, I'm just literally getting onto the A50 now, heading towards Uttoxeter. Yeah, it's I'm just ahead of the line, literally just ahead of the line.
So I think you might be on the northeastern side of that line then. Wish my phone stopped disconnecting from my bloody laptop. Just try and charge my phone up in my bloody laptop and it just keeps disconnecting.
Sounds like you need a new lead.
So yeah, hang on, you're not Ashbourne.
No, not yet. I'm just going past the A515 towards Ashbourne, turn off the A50. I'm heading into Precip again.
So yeah, I think actually between two cells at the minute.
Oh! Yes, I've got a cell right in front of me because it's just flashed for me.
Oh, naughty. Seems to be losing intensity, says Dan Wiggin. As Liz said, it looks like it is recycled at the minute. It is pushing further towards the northwest. I'll turn that slightly that way.
I'm 5 miles away from Uttoxeter on the A50.
So yeah, you're just slightly behind the storms, but you also you bet on the A50 it's just in between the two cells towards your northwest and your northeast.
Yeah, I've got one in front of me and one behind me. Yeah, I can.
So that makes sense then.
Yeah, oh, there's a clear base to my 11 o'clock. So yeah, I've just kind of. It's all kind of gone grey soupy. Looking up.
Okay, let me just try and bring up. Let me see if I can bring up the. Yes, I can actually. I'm going to bring up the latest radar on the screen, but it will still be both on the screen at the same time. Oh, I'll have if I screen share the thing, wouldn't it? I can't just look at it on my own without bringing it on the screen.
Yeah, it looks like I'm cutting across the line between two cells.
Yeah, definitely. What's that line? The line texture's gone off 20.1 miles to my west, so that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to keep Liz, me, myself, and Liz. There's two of me, isn't there? We're both on the left of the screen. We're just going to bring up the screen share for the latest radar. So let's zoom in on this. No, zoom in, not keep going back. There we go. So it looks like with net weather at the minute, looks like there's some kind of issue with the radar. But we does actually show that line of thunderstorms heading towards the northwest. So it's not really showing up clearly on here. Liz is somewhere around about here between the two cells. It's not really showing up nicely. Always seems to be the way. Where you look away. Was it in front of the camera?
Yes, it was.
I'll have a look back on the footage in just a moment. So, yep, there's the cells just there. Hang on, is that one? Looks like there's no cell shown on net weather towards the south of Derby. There's actually a cell just popped up to the south of Derby, behind you.
Oh, right.
Um,
I'm not turning around now.
Burton on Trent.
Oh, right.
One that has just popped up on the screen. Actually, that must have just fired up behind the main line.
I was going to say it's recycling, isn't it? Another
Yeah.
flash right in front of me. CG right in front of me.
So let's come off that a second. Let's go back onto the main screen there. Oh, that's a bit too close. So let me take let's go on full screen for Liz. Actually, let me take myself off the screen. But you still be.
Can you see that cloud base? I seem to have completely lost you, Michael. Oh, another flash right in front of me. So I'm just going past Uttoxeter on the A50, heading towards Stoke, and I've got a cell directly in front of me.
Can you still hear my voice?
I am now, yes.
Yes. Okay. So that doesn't work then. Oh, hang on. Let's sort that out there. I'm just trying to bring it onto full screen then. But let me just try it again where you should get put it on full screen, but you should be able to.
No, lost your voice again. Oh, and another flash right in front of me.
It's not working, is it? Okay. We'll have to.
It might be because you're hosting.
Yeah. Well, possibility, yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely got an active cell in front of me, directly in front of me. So had a few flashes off that.
Can I just try something here? No. Oh, I managed to flick you around. There we go. So I'm trying to play about with this because I've never done this actually. Where I'm just trying to see if I can get you on full screen where you still hear my voice.
Try making me. Can you make multiple hosts like you can on?
So,
and then it should be on me.
Can you hear? Can you still hear me?
Yes.
You can still hear me.
There's a cloud base to my left. Yes.
Excellent. You're on full screen now. I found a button.
Excellent. Yeah, there's an active cell over to my left, about 9:30. Unfortunately, I'm just going into a cutting, so there's tree lines everywhere.
I'm not sure if the radar's gone down towards London because it's not really showing anything around London, but it's still showing that precipitation just towards the northwest of London, and that's almost like stretching this rain band towards the northwest where you got the thundery line. Oh, I think we may have. No, is Liz back? She must be in a bit of a dead spot there. Yeah, must be going to a bit of a dead spot or something like that.
I just went quiet. Thanks for that, mate.
Free car wash.
Yeah. Did mean I couldn't see anything. Which is always handy on a dual carriageway.
Just.
Yeah, there's lots of surface water around. I'm now 13 miles, 3 miles from Stoke. Whoa!
So just confirm you're on the A50.
Yes.
I thought you was going to take the A50 up to Stoke. Are you towards Blythe Bridge turn off around that area?
I haven't seen a turn off. Blimey, it's dark behind me.
Must be that cell that's chasing you.
Yeah, I'm doing 60. Don't really want to go any faster because of the road conditions, but it just shows you how quickly this line of cells is moving.
Yeah. So let's see if there's an update on that cell actually behind you. No, I'm just waiting for the next upload.
There's one right in front of me as well, which is flashing.
Let's have a look see if we can look at the latest lightning detector. So yeah, I'm guessing that's just towards like the left of your screen at the minute, while you're driving.
No, it's directly in front of me. That's where the lightning is anyway. I can't actually see the cell base because it's all just cloud. There's no discrete.
Full of precipitation.
Yeah, I can't actually make out any definition because I think the precip is so heavy.
Yeah. Also, it starts to lose a bit of light as well.
Yeah, I might actually be right under the base of that core, just ahead of the base of the core, and the lightning's out ahead of it.
Yeah.
As is usual with thunderstorms, the lightning tends to be out in front of the actual precipitation core.
There's just been a question put onto the weather fans onto the live chat here. It's from Dan, who's in Lichfield, saying, "I'm seeing all the rain behind the line. Why is that?"
Yeah, like I said, the precipitation tends to be behind the lightning, and there are discrete rain bands in this. Like I found the last time I went live, you could actually see the rain bands. So each cell has got its own little band. There must be a tiny bit of shear on it, so getting in between the bands on the cell, you'll be able to see the rain bands.
Let's have a look. Beyond the storms, you've got that little bit of lull, then you've got that heavy precipitation again. Like a moderate precipitation, which my lightning text just gone off 12 miles to my minute. Then it's like freeing itself back up again.
Yeah. Oh, another flash in front of me.
Oh, I think we just lost Liz for just a moment. She might be back in just a second.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Excellent, I'm back. Yeah, all this electrical activity doesn't do the satellite connection any good.
Oh, as she said. Just lost this for a moment there. Yes, we have. She's fully lost connection. So just see if she comes back on the next few minutes. What I was just checking there, I was just checking the temperatures across the board, see if we notice any cooling behind, but not really. I think she's back now. I'll bring her back onto the live screen, and she's back.
Yeah, electrical activity doesn't mix with cell activity.
Yeah.
Phone cell. Right, I'm just turning left on the A50 towards Stoke-on-Trent.
So let's have a look at that.
So I'm at the Blythe Bridge turn off.
Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, I know exactly where you are. I can see you. Well, not see you, but...
Whoa, another flash. I have to say, the lightning's on the uptick, I think. It's feeding itself nicely.
So it's picking up all that moisture that's ahead of it.
Yeah.
It's almost like Pac-Man grabbing all the energy ahead of it until... I reckon once perhaps come off... For that, I reckon once it gets into the Irish Sea, I think it might just kill itself off, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know, the sea will be pretty warm now. So it might give it a bit more oomph. If you think of the ones coming across from France, this time of year they make it across the channel.
If they make it across the channel.
Yeah, well, March time they don't make it across the channel because the channel's too cold and it kills it. What a thunderstorm needs is moisture.
I was going to go back. I was about to go political then. I was about to say like the migrants crossing the
There is quite a bit of surface water on the M50, A50, sorry, which is hardly surprising.
Oh, I just realised I've got... Sorry, I just realised I'm laptoping.
My camera is picking up cell definition better than my eyes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I can just see a base now. I've obviously got close enough. Oh, bit of clear vision.
XPO delivers your shopping to your depots.
Right, this is the point. I need people local to give me some view spots. Because I don't know Stoke and around Stoke at all.
Oh, that's a bit of a... Have you gone like under a city or so, under a shopping centre of some sort?
Underneath Stoke. I'm thinking of heading towards Kidsgrove, turning a bit more northwest north.
Oh, yes.
If anybody knows any decent high spots around there, get out of the built-up area a bit.
So how long you planning to chase today, or to it dies off?
Well, yeah, basically, I'm out. Well, I will need to refuel, but as long as it keeps going, and as long as I can get home for 9 o'clock to feed the cats.
Well, it's 5 to 5. What time? Not 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, if I meant 9 o'clock at night, I thought you got 4 minutes to get back from Stoke to home.
No, they're well stocked now. They've got dry food. They've had a
I've
couple of
just.
packages. So. No, 9 a.m. I will go all
Sorry,
night.
I was going to say, I thought you might have lost track of time then.
No.
Right, what I'll do, because I've got work tomorrow, I'm going to probably do another 15, 20 minutes, probably tops on here. Take it probably about 20 past. Then I'm going to come off the live stream there. Yeah, probably leave to about quarter past 20 past the latest. Then we'll have updates from Liz during the evening time on the main. What's the fans page? I forgot what it was called then.
Yeah, I can go. I can always go live on the Facebook page, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. No, you're very open to it. Haven't we gotten the storm risk for tomorrow? I think we have, haven't we? I'm not sure the location because I've not really checked up on it yet.
Whoa, flashies!
Was that in front of you or just behind you then?
It was just. I just caught it on camera. I think it was just to my left slightly. Cells have caught up with me. Yeah, if anybody knows any decent view spots, I'd be much appreciated. Anywhere between Stoke and Knutsford.
Stoke and
Whoa, there's a lot of water on this road.
I'm just trying to think. Is it? I think it's fairly flat around like the Maxfield area, isn't it?
No, you've got the Peak District in the way.
Oh, fancy putting that in the bloody way. So potentially you could follow this A50 right up parallel to the M6, really, up to Knutsford.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking of doing. The alternative is I jump on the M6 and bomb north, try and get ahead of it again.
So will your plan really perhaps go up to the Wirral area, perhaps over towards North Wales and Prestatyn, or is that perhaps too far?
I think that's too far south. I kind of want to be a bit further. I'm possibly thinking about Warrington.
Yeah, I just noticed that the A50 follows right up to. Looking at this line, let's have a look at the precip again. Try and work out this line, where this line's going. So I'm guessing, looking at the latest precipitation, I think it perhaps might go up the Wirral actually. Perhaps just around about Liverpool westwards. Saying that, on the latest radar, that line just seems to be losing, unless it's recycling again, seems to be losing its line and going back to individual cells.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. I'm getting gaps in between.
Yeah.
Rather than where behind me it was very much all one big blob. Whereas once we come out of the tunnel, you can see there's actually definition in the sky again.
Yeah.
So I've I've just set my sat nav for Northwich, so I'm going to potentially not even get to Northwich. I'll just see if I can find somewhere with a good view. Yeah, it's going to take me up the M6, so I'm going to have a bomb up the M6, get as far north as I can, and then hopefully find a spot to look back on the line of cells.
Yeah. So I say that line just seems to be like splitting. The whole line seems to be splitting.
That's fine, because I'm not going to get caught in the heavy precipitation, which is quite nice for driving.
I'm beginning to think now, because this is where all the storms was yesterday. Is it because it's not much, perhaps not much as energy as it was across where my neck of the woods, where we didn't get anything at all yesterday? There wasn't as much energy as there would have been because it was taken yesterday.
To be honest, it's probably just going through a regeneration, because there was a big uptick on the lightning all of a sudden, and that takes the energy out of the storm. So it may just be go through a recycle. From a chaser's point of view, individual cells is actually better because you can see the difference. I'm going through a core right now.
Yeah, I'm just checking the line detector now. It's really gone active towards Market Drayton.
Yeah, that's recycled at the back of the line.
Yeah. So unless
you're
still
18 degrees.
So unless your Stoke Storm's doing the same thing right now, hence that's why it's gone quiet.
It might actually be the storms behind this one are taking the energy out of it, because the storms rely on inflow, warm, moist air on the inflow, and if there's same happens with tornado chasing the supercells. The storm's sucking in from behind it, and then that pushes up, and then at the front of the storm you get the cold downdrafts coming out of the storm. So if they've lined up on the actual inflow line, the southernmost storms will be taking the energy available and cutting it off from the ones in front. The warm air isn't. It's all they're getting is the outflow, the cold outflow.
So it's probably why we had that storm suddenly pop up just behind you towards Derby, which is now heading towards you, Totster.
Yeah, because that's cutting off the warm inflow. The tail end Charlie is the best storm to be on when you're tornado chasing. If you've got a line of supercells, usually going from southwest to northeast, the southwesterly storm is the one that gets all the nice warm moist air from the inflow, and any storm ahead of that, like I say, just gets cold outflow from that storm.
And then it kills it off.
It kills the front storms off. So if they've lined up on the front, the trough line or the inflow line, but once they get out heading further enough into clean air, then they recycle.
Gotcha. I'm just having a look at a bit further north. The storms towards the Lake District, they just seem to more or less start to diminish.
There's a big storm just on the right-hand side of my camera feed. That's still going up, so that's recycling.
Let's have a look at that.
Now there's a lorry coming past me, so you won't be able to see it. Yeah, looking up now, I've got Wales Mouth, which is the instability, off to my right. To my 2 o'clock, which is on the right of the screen, I've still got towers going up. So it is still pulling in, it's still going up. So
yeah, you've got one approaching Leek, and you've got one beside it at Ashbourne.
Yeah, this one's not very big at the moment, but it's like I say, it's still going up.
So let me put you to one side, and I'll bring. Oh, hello! Don't want me on the screen. Let's try again. Let's put Liz back on the solo. I'm just going to put Liz to one side a second on the screen. Let's bring up the latest radar so people can see what we're talking about. What's wrong with net weather at the minute? Seems to be like there's maybe like an issue with radar towards the London area. So where are we? When's that last updated? Midnight, midday? What am I going on about? So yeah, what we're talking about is these two storms just here, which are starting to just popped up. This one heading towards, what did I just say, Leek, and one towards Ashbourne just behind. Liz is in this area around about here, and there's the active storm which I just mentioned, which is really just kicked off again. That actually, look at the way that's fired up. I wonder if there's could be some hail in it. We've gone beyond the white there.
Yeah, that's hail core. I'm getting the odd hailstone.
Yeah. So what if that's why that's suddenly just? So that's where's that one now? That's the one I'm putting Market Drayton then. So there's still a lot of updraft in there then. I'd be interested to find out how big the hail is there actually.
It's going to be more than pea size, I would imagine.
So we're looking towards, how would you describe? I was going to say more like a 5p size, or is that still a bit too small? So let's put this back on the full screen there. So about another 5 minutes of live streaming then. Oh, hello. Gordon. Not driving himself.
That's a nice view in front of me. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you still hear me?
Lost your audio, Michael.
Can you still hear me?
Still lost your audio.
Hello?
No, still can't hear you.
I didn't speak then there. I think Liz has lost me again.
Still can't hear you. Just had a lightning strike.
We can still hear you. So we can still hear Liz. Liz can't hear me at the minute for some reason. For some people, it's a good news. Hopefully Gordon's still watching. They've called it a day up there. I can see why, because that's virtually gone dead up there.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can't hear you at all.
She can't hear us at all. I don't know why. Hope everyone else can hear me. Can everyone else hear me?
No, still can't hear you.
No. Liz can't hear me at the minute, but hopefully everyone else can still hear me.
I'm just about to head on to the M6 and have a quick blast north.
So yeah, I've got Liz on full screen now. I'm still on the chase. She's
As you can
currently
see in front of me, it's very dark. Had a couple of lightning detections. Actually, I might stay cross country. Let's go on that B road.
Okay, obviously if Liz can't hear me at the minutes, but she's still doing her commentary, bless her. So, Gordon, hello.
I don't know if I'm talking to myself. Oh, after you, mate.
So, yeah, as you can tell, Liz has lost feed with the sound from here. Gordon, our storm chase scooted into Cumbria and left us for dust, but I think we got some good action before it went over the county line. So, if you're still there, Gordon. We wait for another few days before you do a video at the end of the week, maybe to
Seem to have
combine it
completely
into one
lost
big video.
Michael. Another lightning activation. Shut up.
So yeah, we've
Starting to
actually.
Oh, there you are. Can't hear you though.
Can you?
Still can't hear you.
We
you
can
muted?
hear you. We can hear
Well, I
you.
can't hear you. I'll leave and then come back.
Okay. So yeah, she's sort of lost the connection there. We'll bring her back in when she comes back. We'll do it perhaps enough. We'll do it up to 20 past the latest. Then I'll come off because I've got work in the morning. But Liz says she will go back on to the live stream again on the main Weather Fans page itself. So yes, what's happened there? So yes, it's Sunday night. Weather Fans Live is a bit different tonight because we are live streaming with the latest thunderstorms moving through. We've got Liz live on a storm trace. She's currently heading towards. She's just gone past Stoke-on-Trent. We've joined her as she was around about kind of my area, really. She originally was watching the storm that was over me, but that's now cleared off to the northwest. She's now heading towards, I think she said she was heading towards Northwich. Oops, Daisy, I've just caught my phone. So fingers crossed. There, get her back now. Hello.
Hello.
You're back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
We could hear you perfectly.
Excellent. No, I couldn't hear you. Sorry about that.
No, that's not your problem. That's not your fault, mate. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Right.
The lightning app is going off like bonkers now, so I've decided not to go up the M6 because the lightning app's going off. So I'm going to see if I can find somewhere to pull over and see if I can see what it is that's flashing, because I can't at the moment.
That's not a problem at all. What I'm going to do is we're going to go perhaps another 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'm going to call it quits for the night myself. But if you want to use the main Weather Fans page itself, if you want to go live on there, and I'll be in the background on the comments.
Okay, cool. Has anybody come up with any suggestions for viewpoints?
Are you looking for? Were you looking for north of Stoke towards Warrington? Was it?
Yeah, I'm now kind of Crewe way, kind of heading northeast-ish at the moment. So I was possibly thinking about, I'm going up towards Knutsford, I think, is probably my best bet at the moment.
Okay. Does anyone from the north up there? I think it might be. I'm not sure if Gordon's still there. It might be a bit too far south for him. Unless anyone knows towards south of Manchester way. Not far North Midlands, South Manchester.
Anywhere around Allostock, Knutsford, across to Northwich. Otherwise, I shall head across to the peaks, across to towards Macclesfield, kind of Buxton-y, Macclesfield way. There is definitely a cell around here that's flashing, but I can't see it.
Yeah, I wish my phone would stop disconnecting. Let's have a look, see what's going on.
I'm in Alsager.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go through that and then turn north and run parallel to the M6, just to the east of the M6. I'm hoping once of a couple of villages, I can have a view. So if I do get a decent view, I'll go live on the Facebook page.
Yeah, no problem. That's weird. I'm just For some reason, I've lost my camera, even though I'm using my laptop camera, and I've lost my feed on that. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Oh, that's why. Have I clicked into... Oh, there we are. Must have caught the stop cam. That's probably the reason why. Gordon, the main man himself, just said it's too far south for me, but there is a fiery red sunset.
Yes, I can just see that behind some of the towers that are still going up. So it's still bubbling nicely.
Gordon, what about so you know you're back at base in Blackpool, or you're still out and about? What's that comment there? Stoke literally capped itself at the last minute. Looks like we was going to have a blast, but it was very disappointing. That was from Amy. As Liz mentioned, it looks like it might be going through a recycling at the moment, so there could be something building up behind. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I've got what looks like quite a big cell off to my right, so off to my east. Actually, to my south. So that's what I want to see if I can find a viewpoint for, because I think that's gone through a recycle. It's definitely very dark and there's some beautiful tops on it. So yeah, I'm hoping. I'm just going to head north now, so it will be behind me.
Yeah, I'm just looking right now. You've got a cell coming up the A50, chasing you up the A50 near Utoxton. You've got one just to the southwest of it, between Utoxton and Rugeley at this stage.
Cool. Well, hopefully I can find somewhere to park up and turn around and have a view of them as they catch me up. I can see it just to my right. If I turn the camera very slightly, no, you're not going to be able to see that. I need a rear-facing camera. But there is something big behind me. As you can see from my feed, I'm actually getting blue sky now, so I'm actually ahead of the line. I just need a nice clear view behind me, and I'll do a UE and see what I can see. So I'm heading north now.
There's got a message from the main man himself, Gordon. Nodrog returned to Blackpool about 5 minutes off, so he's returned back to base in Blackpool.
Cool. Well, it's been a long day. Oh, another lightning activation.
Are we expecting more action tomorrow? I don't know if it extends because I've not had a proper check myself as yet, but there is a yellow warning out for thunderstorms from the Met Office. Actually, what I'll do, well, we've got Liz on the screen.
To be honest, it's still 19 degrees, so I think there is potential again tomorrow. I'll probably go for the same kind of area, kind of up the M40 corridor.
Yeah.
But yeah, for 20 past 9, it's still 19 degrees. I've got the aircon on, so I don't know how warm it is outside. Let me open the window. Yeah, there's still quite a lot of humidity in that air. Yeah, I reckon tomorrow's on as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the Met Office warnings up actually, but I think my laptop's slowing down a bit. I'm not sure. What have I done there?
Oh, let's hopefully let there be somewhere nice to pull over, because I'm now ahead of this line. Finally, having got caught up in it. Beautiful sunset, as Gordon said. That I can see bubbling tops still. And of course the road's tree lined, isn't it? There's a lovely lay-by there, but
unless you want to look at trees, it's good for you. But what I'm going to do now is just going to share the latest precipitation and the latest lightning detector. Then I'm going to head off. We've still got quite moderate to heavy rain here, actually. Let's have a look at Blitzung. Oh, I think we started to lose you a little bit there.
More now.
I think we've just lost. Liz for a second there. What I'm going to do is we've got her back. Right, we've got you back. I'm just going to bring up the latest lightning detector and the radar. Then I'm going to head off. So let's share this tab instead. Let's put it onto full screen because I think Liz is in a bit of a black spot there. So we've still got thunderstorms just to the southeast of Leek, between Leek and Derby, with the white spot, white pluses there. And we've got this line just here as well. Now we've got another cell actually between Stourport and 7 and Knighton. Can I zoom in a bit further on that one? Oops, a bit too far on that one. So it looks like we've got a cell just to the southeast of Craven Arms, near the Clee Hill actually. I know Clearbury Mortimer quite well. And we've still got a few cells popping away there. So is that towards Utoxeter there? Let's have a look. Yep, we've got the cells there towards the southeast of Utoxeter. We've got some around Alton Towers. So if they're doing a midnight ride there, just don't be on Nemesis. Otherwise, you're coming down Hare, Spikier, then Don King. And we've got this active storm still going. Oh, hidden underneath that. Was that Market Drayton I said earlier on? Oh, am I thinking of something else? Can't exactly get into the. Let's have a look. It's to the west of Croxton, hence towards Moulton Sarah in that area. Adley as well. Try to look at the big towns around this area. Nearly caught a fly. That's what happens when you fly in front of my face. So yeah, we still that a storm still active, but we think that could be hail in there, the way the intensity was looking. Let's move over as that updated yet, with the warnings for tomorrow. So we've got a yellow thunderstorm warning out for tomorrow. Got thunderstorm warning out again for similar places to today, up to from Manchester down to London, right across into Wales. So it's very similar to today. Let's share this tab instead. It'll be helpful where you can see the what's name. So yeah, very similar to what we've got right now, really. Let's further details. From the Met Office, thunderstorms and torrential downpours expected to break out across central England and Wales during Monday. These will be slow-moving, intense, and leading to some large accumulations of excess of 30 millimetres in an hour for some location. The potential for 60 to 80 millimetres or more in a few hours where thunderstorms are lined for a time. Frequent lightning and hail likely to be additional hazards. So another thunderstorm out warning there for similar areas to today. And one last thing, let's have a look at the radar. Currently, as of 9:15, we've got that potential cell there with the hail in, heading towards Crewe. Let's double check on that. It's on my phone. A bit of definition.
That's the one is showing up on my lightning detector.
Yeah, between Market Drayton and Crewe. So that's that. That's that cell there. You've got one of the few cells just behind it here, and you've actually got that one. Is that Worcester way? Not Worcester. Yeah. Where's that? Just the north of Leominster, actually. So there's a few more breaking up towards the far west Midlands into the Welsh border.
Maybe I don't want to go too far north then.
Yeah. Amy says market rating
Still
looks
on the
fiery.
A50. Yeah, I need somewhere
Right,
to
guys.
turn around and show you back behind me.
Oh, let's put you onto full screen.
There we go. I'm a bit cheeky because I'm in a farm drive. But that's
As long as
looking back
it's
towards
in the middle of
Crewe.
the farm truck, it's fine.
Yeah, I kind of am. Yeah, you can see that's over towards Crewe, I think. If I pan around, that's towards Sandbach Way. And I think it's that one over Crewe that is setting my lightning detector off.
Yeah, good possibility, that actually.
So I don't think I'm going to go too far north. I'm going to see, find a nice spot heading towards Holmes Chapel at the moment. I'm going to see if I can find a nice spot and basically wait for them all to come to me. That was flashing just there. So yeah, I think I'm going to find a nice position and I shall probably go live again.
Fantastic. Right, I'm going to call it a night now. I'll try to come in the comments in probably about 5 to 10 minutes time. I'm just going to head up and settle down. I'll try to come in the comments for a little while. And we're going to end the feed right there. Thank you to Liz for all your driving and all your knowledge for this little chase. You've been out since this morning. Thank you so much for all your input today.
Yeah, I've now been on the road for nearly 9 hours.
And you don't get paid for it either, do you?
No, I've nearly used a tank of petrol as well, so.
That's dedication for you. Oh, Gordon's just sent me a picture of the sunset. That's all right. Let's put. I'm not sure if I can see this. Let's take you off the screen there. Gordon's just sent me that fiery sunset. So the sun just peering through there. It looks very red as well. Thank you, Gordon. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oops. Banner on the side there. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Weather fans will be back again on Thursday night. Liz will continue her live feed on the main. She's gone again. Probably lost signal there. She'll be on the main Weather Fans channel doing the live stream from there. And I'm off to bed. Got work in the morning. And again, thank you all for your. And she's gone again. Thank you for your interaction this evening. And I'll see you again on Thursday. And Paul and Gordon, no doubt, will be around to update if anything at all weather related. I'm not sure if they're out chasing tomorrow or not. Fortunately, I can't because I'm at work again. But it's been a good few days anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you on Thursday nights. Just keep looking out for updates on the main Weather Fans page. And I'll also see you soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.